Rajkumar sir, we may start now.
Yes.
Okay. Esteemed participants of ISRS NS 2020, now we have reached to the last leg of our 2-day symposium. We are sure all the participants had an enriching time and we all have learned a lot from each other on research and innovative solutions towards environment monitoring and climate change assessment, particularly in context of this global pandemic. I now request Professor Alpna Shukla, Vice Chairperson, Indian Society of Geomatics, to please take over from here. Madam.
And good afternoon. On behalf of the Indian Society of Remote Sensing, Indian Society of Geomatics, and the Ahmedabad chapters of ISRS and ISG, I, Alpana Shukla, welcome you all to this virtual valedictory session of the 2-day National Symposium 2020. After 2 eventful days of knowledge sharing, we now have arrived at the valediction. Without much ado, I request Dr. Mehul Pandya, Member Secretary, Technical Program Committee, to kindly share a report of all the technical sessions. Dr. Mehul Pandya, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon to all the delegates and dignitaries. During this valedictory session of symposium, I would like to present a very brief report on the behalf of Technical Sessions Committee. As you know, the paper presentations activity is the core aspect of any symposium, and we at Technical Program Committee were given this most important duty of inviting, reviewing extended abstracts, giving a decision about its poster session or oral sessions, judging each of these papers in each of the sessions, compilation of all the extended abstracts in an abstract volume. And with the help of our able committee members, we were able to do all the activities in time. For your information, just would like to briefly tell, the first circular of this particular seminar was sent in the last week of October formally, and we received overwhelming response by getting more than 260 abstracts, extended abstracts till 30th November 2020. And our committee members reviewed all the extended abstracts meticulously and provided their decisions within a week time. We selected total 243 papers with 180 oral papers and 63 poster papers, which we allocated in 5 parallel oral sessions and 1 poster presentation on each day. In all, we had 22 whopping, technical sessions combining poster as well as oral sessions. And on top of this, we had 8 lead talks on major fields on basically the recent development and trends in each of these fields by leading scientists from SAC, PRL, IRS, and other institutes for the benefits of delegates and students. Basically, we had almost 46 papers in environment and climate theme, which is the very theme of this particular seminar, highest for this subject. 28 in agriculture, forest, 36 in water and cryosphere, 25 papers for atmosphere, weather, ocean sciences, 8 in marine and coastal applications, 38 in urban, geospatial, geosciences, planetary themes, 10 in advanced sensors and GNSS system, 27 in hyperspectral and microwave applications, and 17 in machine learning and big data analytics. I am very happy to inform all of you that more than 95% of papers have been presented during this symposium, and which speaks itself the success of this symposium. And it gives a great sense of satisfaction to all the organizers and technical program committee reviewers and committee members. So I congratulate and thank all the authors, all the researchers for contributing to this particular seminar with great enthusiasm. Lastly, just I would like to tell that as we all know that these extended abstracts were compiled in an abstract volume, which was released by respected Chairman ISRO and Dr. Radhakrishnan sir yesterday, which is available on ISRS NS website. And it was a mammoth task where theme-wise abstracts have been compiled in more than 450 pages. I think it will be very much useful for many of the students, researchers, and for PhD pursuing students. They will be very happy to have this kind of beautifully compiled compendium. And I thank especially Rohit Pradhan, Nimisha, Manish Parmar, Ayan Das, and CP Singh for excellent work and supporting this activity. And on behalf of all the delegates and authors, I would like to thank my TPC committee members, led by Dr. R.P. Singh, and members, Doctors Atul Verma, Neeraj Mathur, Mandhira Murthy, Dr. B.K. Bhattacharya, Mini Raman, Sandeep Ojha, Som Kumar Sharma, Pradeep Thapliyal, Samir Saran, B.N. Sharma, Deepak Putreu, K.N. Babu, Praveen Gupta, K.M. Srijit, and Gaurav Seth. And I thank all the session chairs for their evaluation judging each of these papers. Ultimately, I thank all the session management committee members, coordinators, and rapporteurs for ably supporting all the technical sessions and excellent work. Lastly, I thank our seniors and organizers for entrusting this responsibility to us. Thank you all. Jai Hind. Thank you.
You once again. To inspire and motivate further work and research in the field of remote sensing and geomatics, several prizes and awards have been decided upon by the organizers. I'm sure that all our oral and poster paper presenters are awaiting the announcements of these awards with bated breath. I request Ma'am Dr. Rashmi Sharma, Chair, Session Management Committee, to kindly tell the August gathering more about the prizes and announce the winners. Dr. Rashmi Sharma.
A very good afternoon to distinguished speakers, dear participants, and ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor to announce the winners of the technical paper presenter in the August presence of President Indian Society of Remote Sensing, Shri Nilesh Desai sir, President Indian Society of Geomatics, Dr. Rajkumar sir. So firstly, I would like to thank all the presenters for showcasing their research, excellent research work, and making it a very, very contest. Next, I sincerely thank the judges for sparing their valuable time and doing the needful. We all know how difficult this task is. So briefly, I would just like to tell about the different categories of the awards. Actually, there were basically two categories, the student category and the non-student category. Under student category, again, there are prizes for oral presentations and poster presentations, and similarly for the non-student category. So there will be a total of 12 awards, which will be announced shortly. Dr. CP Singh, can you please share this list?
We are still waiting for the evaluation sheet.
So meanwhile, we have the poster results now. We can show. Okay. Start with poster.
Right now, I have the actual sheet with me. If you wish, I can show that.
Yeah, you share your screen for the poster awards. We'll announce that first.
Okay. I hope that is visible.
Yes, it is visible. So, for the non-student or the researcher professional category, for the poster award, I will start with the third position. So the third position goes to Mr. Ikshit for their work on new generation ready to use database designed for satellite data quality. Can you adjust the screen, Dr. CP Singh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
A little bit you can reduce that actually. Yes, now it is fine. Okay. So the third position goes to Ikshit for their work on new generation ready to use database design for satellite data quality monitoring. And they are from, the authors are from SAC Ahmedabad. So let us give them a big round of applause. Now moving to the second position for the research category. The second position goes to Shalini Saxena for her work on satellite remote sensing, ground and meteorological parameter based assessment of Rabi season drought in India. The authors are from MNC New Delhi. So congratulations to you, Shalini. The first position goes to Vamsi Fani Krishna, and he's from SAC Ahmedabad for his work on comparison of along track resolution of Saral Altica and NVSAT RadarSat 2 satellite altimeter for the continental margin studies. So congratulations to Vamsi. So moving on to the student category for the poster award. This third position goes to Ashmita Nihal for the work on machine learning based regional yield forecasting for sugarcane crop. The author is from IIRS Dehradun. Second position goes to Aditya Vaghela for his work on city level assessment of air pollutant NO2 using satellite data study for the Ahmedabad city, which is very much in line with the symposium theme also. And the author belongs to Pandit Deen Dayal Petroleum University, Gandhinagar. So congratulations to you, Aditya. And Abhishek Chakravarti, he acquires the first position for his work on assessment of carbon storage of India's terrestrial ecosystems and important drivers, a remote sensing approach. The author is from Indian Institute of Sciences, Bangalore. A big congratulations to you, Abhishek. So that ends the poster category award. Now, for a few seconds for the oral category. Because the session actually lasted till 4 o'clock, so there is some little delay in the announcement. Now,
Just receiving the mail from the evaluation committee. I'll just showcase that Excel sheet.
okay.
In the meantime, I think everybody might have seen the poster sessions because 64 posters were there, and people might have seen very good posters. When we could give the prize to only these 6 only. But we had many good posters. Variety topics were there. You might have seen a few posters I see on the web-based GIS for the election, and poster on the cryosphere and many other COVID also. COVID related nowadays. Anyhow, many papers are coming in technology, science, everywhere you see. But here also in our symposium also there are many papers on this COVID related. Some are environment related, but others were also there. Rashmi, when you're ready, then you can tell. Otherwise, I'll just fill the gap I am talking.
No, yeah, there's some delay, but
No problem. No problem.
yeah, he's getting the sheet. He will just display it.
Yeah. So even now also people can visit because that site is open. People if want to go to this site and see the posters.
The good
So
thing was all posters were on very same format, so it was looking very nice. Otherwise, in general, people think format in different formats, posters. But here, all the posters were in same format, so they were looking very nice in the lobby.
Yeah, this time I am Som Sarma from PRL. This time the poster presentation was really very lively, though it was online. But the posters were you can expend as much time as you want on the poster if you want to read. So that is a very nice to reading that posters which were displayed. And thank you for this very nice arrangement for making that posters.
yes, because otherwise people might have not seen that time. Some people might have not got time due to so many sessions we are going on, 5 parallel sessions. Attending all is very difficult. But even then, I could attend only few sessions, papers. I could see, listen also today as well as yesterday also. There are very good paper by the students as well as the many scientists, faculty. But poster because that time people might not have got time. Even evening also people can see. Yesterday evening, I think that will be open till maybe a few days. That site will be open 28th. Yeah, so people can still go in the leisure time and can get the posters and read about that. And if they want to listen about that thing or want to know more about that posters or chat with the authors, they can always chat with the authors also and then can know more about that. So this is a good thing in online because otherwise you won't. I think Rashmi is ready. It looks like.
Dr. CP Singh, you have got the mail. You please share it.
Okay, I'll stop it.
No, it's fine. Actually, you did the right thing to fill the gap. Otherwise, it was yeah.
Basically, sir, it is heartening. At least more than 95% they have presented.
So now you can see that the results for the oral presentations are also out. So once again, I'll begin the professional non-student. Basically, it's a non-student category award. So the third position is shared by 2 authors. One is Tausif Ahmed of Space Application Center. His work is on the spectral unmixing from Everest NG image. And the same position is shared by for his work on block level crop area estimation using remote sensing data for crop insurance. And he is from NCFC, New Delhi. So let us give both. Thank you. Actually, I had attended Tausif Ahmed's presentation, and it was really very interesting work which he presented. Now, the second position goes to Rishi Kumar Gangwar, once again from Space Application Center, Ahmedabad. And his work was pertaining to physical retrieval of total precipitable water from TIR observations of ISAT 3DR imager over oceans. So, congratulations, Rishi, for your very good work. And the first position goes to Saurabh Tripathi for his work on slice-wise gamma naught analysis for operational SCATSAT-1 data over homogeneous distributed site. So, and he's from Space Application Center, Ahmedabad. So, big congratulations to you. Now we are moving on to the third position goes to Ajit Yadav for his work on inversion of OH MTB models for retrieving soil surface parameters using Sentinel data. So he's from Melia Arts, I think it should be Jamia Millia Art Science and Management. So congratulations, Ajit. And the second position goes to Muhammad Sajid Khalifa for his work on very apt used lockdown effect on the radiative forcing over the Ahmedabad city. And he belongs. Congratulations to you, Muhammad Sajid, for your good work. Coming to the last award, the first position goes to Chintan Maniyar for his work on web-based interactive approach for continuous monitoring of Indian inland and estuarine water bodies for harmful algal blooms. Once again, a very, very important topic. And he's from Indian Institute of Remote Sensing, Dehradun. So congratulations to you, Chintan. So that brings me to the end of the award. However, very big congratulations, heartiest congratulations to all the winners, and wishing you all a very happy, safe, joyous, and year in advance. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. And thank you, Dr. Rajkumar sir and Shri Nilesh Desai for your presence and motivation. Congratulations to all the winners. This will surely provide further motivation to all the researchers to work ahead with more gusto. I now request Dr. Rajkumar sir, President ISG, alternate chair of this organizing committee and Deputy Director SAC ISRO to kindly share the overall report of the entire National Symposium. Dr. Rajkumar sir.
Thank you, Alpana ji. Dr. Nilesh ji, President ISRS, Mehul Pandya, Rajak, and all the delegates of this symposium. Very good afternoon to all of you. Yesterday, you might have seen all the papers. Most of the papers you might have attended also, all the delegates, because they are so interesting paper. I was really amused to see very good papers, and that's what yesterday also and today also Mehul also told. That in a very short span of time, we could get so many papers. That means people are bubbling with ideas to send the papers. That was for this type of symposium, because this symposium, everybody is waiting for. Remote sensing community waits for this symposium. This is the only symposium I see. Where all over the country you get the papers from students, researchers, scientists, technologists, everyone. So there were 260 papers, so that is great. Even then this was the online symposium, but so many papers we got and very good quality. That was the main thing. And then normally if you see when you have the papers presented in the normal symposium, when you get the acceptance, afterwards you get 60-70% people only come and present the papers. But in this case, more than 95% were there. And some who could not do because of the pressing engagements, they could not do. Otherwise, almost we could have 100%. So kudos to all these delegates and presenters who could devote time for presentation. For this, we are sorry that we could not give much time to all the presenters, because there was only 2 days, and less than 2 days we can see for the technical sessions, because of we had the inaugural session and today's valedictory function. But even then, we could get a flavor of what people wanted to say in this technical sessions. And then we'll urge all of you to interact with those people. And then the purpose of these symposiums are all that only. We can interact with the persons whose presentation you like it, or that theme you like it. And so we have more and more interaction in this field. That is a major thing we do in all this symposium. Normally, we meet there itself and then discuss and get the interaction. But in this symposium, we could not directly interact. But always we can interact afterwards also, because all emails, everything is available, so that we can have a more and more better ideas. With the collaboration, we can do more work in these fields. So technically wise, yes, I'm really very satisfied with this symposium. And also, you might have seen yesterday, you might have heard that first lecture by Dr. Radhakrishnan on the emerging paradigm in EOS applications.
So SAC video.
In okay. So that is very, very exciting lecture, a very motivating lecture. What Dr. Radhakrishnan was talking about, Vikram Sarabhai Memorial Lecture, from the beginning of the remote sensing era, and now where we should go, what we should do now, and that is a major thing in future. How the space program should take over, and all the remote sensing activities should take over. So that was very, very good. So we would like to thank Dr. Radhakrishnan for this very motivating talk, and we like to fulfill whatever he wanted to do by us in space community. In another lecture today we had on the ISG in the Millennium lecture. ISG, as you know, it is a Geomatics Society. So lecture today by Mr. Sanjay Kumar. That was really very, very exciting, and we are very motivated by his lecture and what he was talking about, how the industry, academia, as well as the space uh, agencies should come together, and this should be open up. All this whatever data nowadays it is being opened up by the ISRO also, and that policy is also in consultation. Everybody in public consultation it is there. But in addition, what he was talking about, all those things also by many other agencies are collecting this type of data. Not only ISRO, like GSI or Survey of India, all those data is also there. So all those data should be opened up, because in the global scenario, if you see, data is available. So, and people are using, and a foreign country, many people are, many industries are also using. So for Indian industries also, this should be open up. I think with the only thing what he was talking about, that it should be totally open up. But we feel that there are some security issues maybe there. So with all those policies should be well discussed, well, I think deliberated. After that, all this data should be opened up by all the agencies. So industry can take it over, and the geospatial data is very, very valuable data, as we have seen in this period also, lockdown and COVID period also, how it has been used by all the agencies, industries, and everywhere in researchers also. So I feel that lecture is also very, very good, and in that our society also will like to take part, because the Geomatics Society is for that purpose only, to open up such data for the public, and how to involve academia, students in this. So with that, I think we had a very, very good symposium in 2 days. It's a short symposium. Generally, we have 3 days, but in 2 days itself, we could get a lot of activities, lot of information. And I again congratulate all the awardees for their good work. But we could not actually give award to everybody. That's why only a few awards we can get. But really, all the papers were very, very good. And people will get motivated by get these awards who are there. But others also, they will doing work, and then they will get in future. Certainly, they will get this type of award, as well as whatever award these societies are giving to both the ISRS and ISG. So people will be coming up for that, and I'm thankful to everybody, for all the delegates for this symposium. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We are at a juncture where there are many new avenues to turn to. So many new paths, new
उनके नेटवर्क में प्रॉब्लम है ना ये
organizing committee, President Indian Society of Remote Sensing and Associate Director of SAC ISRO, to give his valedictory remarks. Shri Nilesh Desai, sir.
Thank you, Alpana madam. So at the outset, let me thank all the symposium organizing committee members and subcommittee members and all the unknown faces behind the scene who have contributed to make this program a great success. And what I could say is about this whole program of 2 days. As Dr. Rajkumar said, 2 days may not be sufficient. We try to fit in a 3-day program into a 2-day program. So that is one lesson we have learned. But what I missed out is, except for the lunches and dinners, I think whole our appetite has been satisfied with what has been presented during this 2-day symposium, as well as the other interaction which we had the Millennium lecture as well as the Vikram Sarabhai Memorial Lecture by Dr. Radhakrishnan and the award ceremony. So almost what we missed out is only this lunch and dinners, as I say. And we will try to find out a way how, when we conduct such online seminars, how we can take care of that also. So once again, I thank all the participants because they are the main people. We are on the depends on success of this such program depend on the participants. So that is the first people we have to thank as well as congratulate them for very good presentations. So because 95% of attendance in any such events is really remarkable. So almost out of 263 abstracts, what Mehul ji told, what we received, we could get a hit ratio of almost 225, considering both oral as well as poster sessions. So that is really remarkable. And we were considering giving more prizes, but due to some constraints, we have limited it to 12. We'll try to increase that also in future. So once again, it is really a very remarkable show by the participants, all the delegates and all the attendees. I was just watching the inaugural program related attendance plus other attendances at different occasions. So it was really a very overwhelming response from all the people. So once again, I congratulate all of them. And then when we are the one major reason behind this great success was the selection of appropriate topic for this symposium. So for that also, I congratulate Dr. Rajak, Dr. Mehul, Dr. R.P. Singh, and for guiding them to Dr. Raj Kumar and Dr. Rashmi Sharma for working out a really a very relevant and apt topic for this particular symposium. And especially so all of you may be aware that 12th December, we just completed the 5 years of the Paris Agreement on climate change. And now with the changes happening in USA and USA coming back to the fold of climate change related deliberations. So this is going to be really a very good beginning. And as our Prime Minister announced during that 5th anniversary, a virtual conference was held by all heads of states of various countries. So there he announced that India is well on its way to meet its targets for the climate change related obligations. So almost we have reached 24% emissions have been reduced as far as India is concerned. And by 2030, we are going to exceed what we have committed. So that is again a remarkable achievement. And this awareness brought out by such symposiums that also go a long way in promoting these our obligations as well as the efforts required for that. And especially he harped upon two major points. That is our participation in International Solar Alliance. And the other one is this coordination related to disaster risk reduction. So these two main areas in which India is really contributing very well. And I'm happy to inform all of you that Space Application Center in ISRO is playing major role in both these activities, as many of you are well aware of. So we are a regular contributor to having a national disaster management system. So whether it is with communication, navigation systems, which is consisting mainly of providing the hardware behind that, and the software or the content generation for those activities, which is being done by our application scientists. So all in all, ISRO is playing a major role. And also in International Solar Alliance, our people have been really very active and working out various actions related to that, whether it is a solar calculator related developments and many other research related to use of solar or renewable energy sources for various activities in the country. So this again, ISRO has been contributing, and with the efforts of other adjacent associates like our society, whether it is ISRS or ISG and other IMSA and all these people, we have been really complementing and supplementing the efforts of ISRO or the government institutions. So in that sense also, the importance of all these societies is really very critical and crucial. So we are playing our role. And as I said, we have improved from 56 members in 1969 to 5,600. So almost 100 times increase. And we want to make it take it in a geometric progression to make it 10,000 by the time we hand over our society's reins to a new committee. So that is our aim, and we will surely work towards that. That is what we discussed in yesterday's AGM also, that how we increase the membership drive. So I request or urge all the students as well as researchers, academic institutes who have participated in a big way in this particular symposium to initiate activities related to that by joining our society, whether it is ISRS or ISG or any other relevant society. But these activities should continue, and we want to revise some of the chapters which are dormant right now or which have been doing very excellent work earlier, but due to some reason or the other, they have become dormant. So we'll try to encourage activities there also. We want to appoint a sort of mentors everywhere. So there was a suggestion that why not have mentors? That is one way of doing that. Veterans who have experience in working for all such activities. So that is also on our agenda, and that is one of our major activity related to outreach. So these mentors will help the local chapters in increasing their outreach, increasing their activities, bringing out more and more new research ideas or outreach ideas. And then, as our chairman said, that space sector is opening up, and then data policy is also going to change from the current 3 or 5 meter data, which is available freely or as an open source. Now it may go to at least 1 meter or even sub-meter level data also may be available. That policy guidelines are under preparation at various levels, and that is also our endeavor, that people have access to data. As Dr. Radhakrishnan was mentioning earlier, user data was going to user by different means, but instead of that, now user will go to data. You have very great data mines available from where you can extract your relevant data and then process it. So these mentors will also guide the startups or entrepreneurs to work out various applications or other niche areas in which they can contribute. So they will have such multiple roles as far as activities are concerned. So the opportunities are limitless as far as remote sensing or geomatics is concerned. So that is another, and then another area is, or it was mentioned yesterday also, that our journal for ISRS has improved its impact factor, and we are trying to make it more frequent also. So now almost every month we have an issue of JISRS. So that we'll try to improve upon the quality and the overall reach of this particular journal also. And then, as all of you know, last year 50 years were completed as far as ISRS society was concerned. So that celebrations are still pending. So shortly, this year we were planning, but again due to this pandemic we could not hold a gathering. So we have again postponed it by a year, so that next year surely we'll have a good physical gathering and we'll have a great celebration as far as this completion of 50 years of ISRS is concerned, because a lot of people are eagerly awaiting that particular occasion. And one more thing, now the interest generated by this particular symposium, the way in which it was organized, the way in which it was conducted, and the response received for that, that has evinced interest in other chapters also. And I compliment Ahmedabad chapter for doing very good work, all our organizing committee of Ahmedabad chapter, as well as the support provided by Space Applications Center, Director SAC, and all the other office bearers of these organizations. So due to that, what has happened is that almost now, already we have received representation from 3 chapters that they want to organize the next year's symposium. So that shows the impact of this particular symposium also, that people are now confident that even if we have to organize it online, it can be handled in a very efficient and a very excellent way. So that is again, in a way, it is a compliment to the organizing committee as far as this particular symposium is concerned. So with this, I'll end my valedictory address. Once again, I compliment all the participants, all the award winners, all the 12 award winners. All of them were of equally good quality and their content is concerned. And in fact, we are awarding same prizes or the prizes of equal amount to all these 12. But since we have to grade them as per the markings received or markings given by the jury, so we have given 1, 2, 3, that sort of ranking. But as far as overall quality and their reach is concerned, all the papers were of excellent quality, the award winners especially. Other papers were also of really very good quality. In fact, some of, as Rajkumarji was telling, now we have a luxury of going through each paper in detail also with this online approach. And poster session also, lot many good papers were there. They were equally capable of being presented at oral presentation. In fact, I was told that in many of these foreign symposiums, in fact, poster session, when you are selected, it is considered to be more honor rather than an oral session. So that also people should keep in mind. So there is no distinction as far as oral or posters are concerned. So once again, I compliment all the presenters, whether it for oral or poster, as well as the award winners. And last but not least, both the societies as well as Space Application Center and our organizing committee members, subcommittee members, and as I said, all the hidden hands and faces behind this particular symposium and making it a great success. Thank you all.
Inspiring words, and we shall always be looking up to you for motivation and guidance. Thank you once again, sir. And I would like to add, for the benefit of everybody, that this portal is going to remain open for 30 more days. So the poster hall is going to remain open, and we are free to visit the hall anytime we want and see all the posters. Well, to successfully organize a national symposium of this stature, and that too in an online mode for the first ever time, giving the best virtual experience to all the delegates, and all this while the entire world is constantly facing newer challenges due to the pandemic. I must say it is a mammoth task, and it was successfully accomplished. This has been possible only with the able support of all our leaders and seniors, and 100% teamwork by all those who have been associated with us directly or indirectly. We are indeed grateful for this. May I now request the Symposium Organizing Secretary, Dr. D. Ram Rajak, for the vote of thanks. Dr. Rajak.
Thank you, Arpana Madam. Respected Sri Nilesh Desai sir, respected Dr. Rajkumar, Dr. Mehul Pandya, all my respected dignitaries, and dear participants. Once again, good afternoon to one and all. Now we are at the last step of the last session of this ISRS ISG National Symposium 2020. In a way, it's a very difficult part of the event because we have to say goodbye to this event, as well as I have to express my gratitude to each and everyone who have been instrumental in organizing this program in the foreground as well as in the background. We know it very well that no event of this scale can be successfully completed without the timely guidance and encouragement by our seniors and full support from our hard-working team of Symposium Organizing Committee and so many volunteers. First of all, we thank our respected ISRO Chairman Dr. Sivan sir and respected former Chairman ISRO Dr. Radhakrishnan sir for accepting our invitation of Chief Guest and Guest of Honor of the inaugural session. Thank you so much, sir. We are extremely thankful to Scientific Secretary Sri Uma Maheswaran sir for accepting our invitation and doing the honor of felicitating our Chief Guest and ISRS Bhaskara awardee Dr. Sivan sir. Thank you, sir. Let me tell you that we have been guided and supported wholeheartedly by Director EDPO Dr. Santanu sir and Dr. Manjunath, Mamta madam and their VC team, including Mr. Nitin. I thank them so much. हम यह राष्ट्रीय संगोष्ठी इसलिए संपन्न कर पाए क्योंकि हमारे ऊपर एक अति विश्वसनीय वरद हस्त है। हमें पूरा विश्वास होता है कि हमारे प्रत्येक अच्छे कार्य की उनसे अनुमति मिलेगी और वो हमारा पथ प्रदर्शन करेंगे। हमारे वो पथ प्रदर्शक हैं अंतरिक्ष उपयोग केंद्र के निदेशक श्री डी के दास सर। हमारा हार्दिक धन्यवाद श्री डी के दास सर के लिए। मित्रों, पथ प्रदर्शकों में से कुछ ऐसे हैं जो अनेक धन्यवाद के पात्र हैं। एक तो इसलिए कि उन्होंने ISRS अहमदाबाद चैप्टर को यह संगोष्ठी आयोजित करने का अवसर दिया और दूसरा धन्यवाद इसलिए कि उन्होंने एक कदम पर हमारा दिशा निर्देशन किया है, हमारी गलतियों को समयोचित ठीक किया है। हाँ जी, मैं बात कर रहा हूं हमारे नीलेश देसाई सर की, जो कि ISRS के प्रेसिडेंट भी हैं और सैक के सह निदेशक भी हैं। नीलेश सर के लिए अनेक हार्दिक धन्यवाद। ISRS AC के चेयरमैन श्री राजीव ज्योति सर को अति अनिवार्य कारणों से हमसे दूर जाना पड़ा, लेकिन मुंबई में रहते हुए भी उन्होंने हमें हमेशा गाइड किया हुआ है। मैं राजीव सर का हार्दिक धन्यवाद करता हूं। कुछ पथ प्रदर्शक हमारे साथ हमारी टीम में ही होते हैं जो पूरी तरह हर कदम हमारा निर्देशन करते हैं। जरूरत पड़ती है तो हमारे साथ दौड़ते भी हैं। हाँ जी, मैं बात कर रहा हूं डॉक्टर राजकुमार की, जो कि ISG के प्रेसिडेंट भी हैं। हमारा अति हार्दिक धन्यवाद डॉक्टर राजकुमार सर के लिए। इस संगोष्ठी के संचालन के लिए 7 समितियों की रचना की गई थी। श्री शशिकांत शर्मा, पंकज बोदानी और उनके साथियों की WDVC टीम, श्रीमती रश्मि शर्मा, शरद चंद्र और उनके साथियों की SMC समिति, श्री RP सिंह, मेहुल पंड्या और उनके साथियों की TPC कमेटी, श्रीमती अरुंधति मिश्रा एंड CP सिंह और उनके साथियों की DPC समिति, श्री जयप्रसाद और रितेश अग्रवाल और उनके साथियों की FAC कमेटी, श्री देवज्योति धर, हेमंत जैन और उनके साथियों की IISC कमेटी, श्री CP दीवान और धवल वर्तक के साथ उनके साथियों की CPC कमेटी। इन सभी समितियों के प्रत्येक व्यक्ति के प्रति हम अपना आभार व्यक्त करते हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। दोस्तों, सैक के विभिन्न विभागों का हमें पूरा सहयोग मिला है, जिसके कारण हमारा संचालन सफल हो पाया है। सैक नियंत्रक श्री पीयूष वर्मा जी, जैकब और उनके साथी, PRO हर्षिता मैडम और उनके साथी, श्री रविशंकर और उनके HRD के साथी, श्री कोटेचा जी, मुन्नालाल, प्रवीण एंड IT&D की टीम, श्री जिगेश शाह MVC की टीम, श्री संभवनाथ राहुल शर्मा एंड डेकू की टीम, सैक CISF टीम, श्री राजन जी और कैंटीन की टीम, श्री रणधीर कुमार जी, सच्चिदानंद जी PGA की टीम, सैक VSSC टीम, ISRS और ISG के नेशनल और लोकल चैप्टर्स के कार्यपालक समिति के मेंबर्स, टेक्निकल सेशंस के चेयर्स, लीड स्पीकर्स, सेशन कोऑर्डिनेटर्स, सेशन रिपोर्टियर्स एंड एवोल्यूशन कमेटी के सभी मेंबर, आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। इस संगोष्ठी के दौरान 2 अति विशिष्ट व्याख्यानों का संचालन भी किया गया था। इन व्याख्यानों के वक्ता सम्माननीय डॉक्टर राधाकृष्णन सर एवं श्री संजय कुमार जी का हम हार्दिक आभार प्रकट करते हैं। IIRS से भी हितेंद्र पडालिया, श्री समीर सरन और IIRS की टीम का हमें पूरा सहयोग मिला। हमारा हार्दिक धन्यवाद पूरी टीम को। श्रीमती शीतल शुक्ला और श्रीमती अल्पना शुक्ला का इस संगोष्ठी के संचालन में पूर्ण सहयोग रहा, उसके लिए उनका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। श्रीमती विभा भाटिया, संकल्प, प्रताप एंड MM एक्टिव की टीम के अथक प्रयासों के ही कारण यह संगोष्ठी इस रूप में संचालित हो पाई उनका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। श्री श्रीन भार्गव, रश्मि कुमारी और उनकी टीम का हमें पूरा सहयोग मिला, उनका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। हमारे संगोष्ठियों का एक प्रमुख अंग होते हैं हमारे स्पॉन्सर्स। डेल टेक्नोलॉजीज हमारे डायमंड स्पॉन्सर का हम हार्दिक आभार और धन्यवाद व्यक्त करते हैं। NRSC एवं स्कैन पॉइंट जियोमेटिक्स लिमिटेड ने भी हमारी संगोष्ठी को स्पॉन्सर किया, उनका भी हम हार्दिक धन्यवाद करते हैं। हमारे प्राइमरी एवं बैकअप कंपेयर्स ने भी इस संगोष्ठी में 4 चांद लगाए हैं, हम उनका हार्दिक अभिनंदन और धन्यवाद करते हैं। हर संगोष्ठी के सबसे प्रमुख हिस्सा होते हैं उनके पार्टिसिपेंट्स। इसमें शामिल हैं शैलेश नायक सर और AR दास गुप्ता जैसे हमारे बहुत ही हमें हमेशा पथ निर्देशन करने वाले सीनियर पार्टिसिपेंट्स भी। हम सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स का हार्दिक स्वागत, हार्दिक धन्यवाद करते हैं, अभिनंदन करते हैं। अब मैं कुछ नाम ऐसे ले रहा हूं जिसमें कि मैं अपने व्यक्तिगत तौर पे भी धन्यवाद कहना चाहता हूं और जिनको कि मैंने इसके संचालन में काफी कुछ परेशान भी किया है। सॉरी तो मैं क्या बोलूं, लेकिन मैं उनका हार्दिक आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। वो नाम है श्री शशिकांत शर्मा, हितेश कोटेचा, राहुल शर्मा, CP सिंह, अरुण कुमार, योगेश, उज्जवल, धीरा, नवीन त्रिपाठी, पंकज बोदानी, RP सिंह, मेहुल पंड्या, रश्मि शर्मा, देवांग, शरद, अरविंद, रोहित, परिमल, नीरजा, निमिषा, आकृति, रोजली, मनीष, रितेश, पटनायक, हेमंत, हितेंद्र पटालिया, मंजुनाथ, हर्षिदा, धवल, शीतल मैडम, अल्पना मैडम, आभा छाबरा, अर्पिता, विभा भाटिया, चिराग और जयप्रसाद। आप सबका मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं। मैंने आप लोगों को बहुत परेशान किया है, बीच बीच में बहुत ट्रबल दिया है, लेकिन आप सबके मेहनत के कारण, आपकी दौड़ भाग के कारण, मुझे याद है मैंने देखा है शरद को दौड़ते हुए, पंकज को दौड़ते हुए, आप सब लोगों को इस तरह से दौड़ते हुए देखा है। और ये सिंपोजियम बेसिकली आपका था, आपके लिए इसलिए धन्यवाद कि आपने अपनी टीम में मुझे लिया। थैंक यू सो मच। सभी अवार्डीज के लिए मैं कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस बोलता हूं यहां से। यद्यपि मैंने पूरी कोशिश की है कि मैं उन सभी का धन्यवाद करूं जिनकी मैंने प्रत्यक्ष या अप्रत्यक्ष रूप से मार्गदर्शन और सहायता ली है, लेकिन यह संभव है कि मैं किसी का नाम भूल गया हूं। मैं उन सभी का भी तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद के साथ मुझे यह अवसर प्रदान करने के लिए बहुत बहुत आभार आप सबका। जय हिंद।
Thank you very much, sir. That was indeed a wonderful vote of thanks. I appreciate your thanks, vote of thanks. And from my side, I know we all have worked together and we all have grown together. Thank you. It is said that well begun is half done, but I'm going to extend that. I'm going to say that well ended leads to new beginnings. To capture this moment in the camera. So I request all the panelists to please switch on their cameras for a screenshot. But of course, please keep your audios muted. Thank you all. Shall we have the screenshot, please? I hope someone does the honors. I think from Vibha ma'am's side.
Dr. Sameer Saran, Nirja Sharma ji, please switch on your camera.
Vibha
Rosa ji, please switch on.
You also to switch on your camera, ma'am.
Please switch on your cameras, please. Nirja Sharma ma'am, KN Babu ji, Dr. Sameer Saran ji, please switch on the camera. Lely photo? Yes, ma'am. The photos have been taken.
Thank you. Over to you, Abba ma'am.
Thank you, Professor Alpana ma'am. Indeed, it was a great valedictory session. We all enjoyed this session with smiles on our faces and pleasure in our hearts. Now it's the time to say goodbye. Excellence is a continuous process, and we in ISRO always strive for excellence. This symposium is indeed a team effort. As our Bharat Ratna late Professor Kalam sir has rightly quoted, team means together everyone achieves more. Now we would like to close this year ISRS National Symposium 2020 with the following words. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. And working together is success. With this note, आप सभी को धन्यवाद देते हुए, आप सभी को हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देते हुए, आप सभी का अभिनंदन करते हुए, मैं सभी को नमस्कार करती हूं और आप सबका हार्दिक धन्यवाद करती हूं कि आप सब हमारे साथ जुड़े और इस वर्ष की ISRS नेशनल सिंपोजियम को एक सफलतापूर्वक एक कार्यक्रम और एक सिंपोजियम के रूप में हम सब ने पहचाना और सब ने अनुभव किया। आप सभी को नमस्ते, हार्दिक धन्यवाद, नमस्ते, बाय बाय। We will meet again next year for the ISG Symposium 2021. Thank you, one and all. Dhanyavad.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Vibha ma'am.
Thank you, Alka ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Vibha.
Hope to be working with you some other time soon.
Sure, ma'am.
And please thank everybody on our behalf in your team, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Goodbye.